Okay. Let me start off by saying that this was a bit challenging. So I have an alternative craft for you. It was it is challenging if you do it the way that I did it. There are a few easier options here. I mean, it's just a carton of eggs, right? Just a carton of eggs, just a normal carton of eggs. Or is it? Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So basically, in the book, one thing that we haven't even talked about is that the letters come in many different ways. And this is one of the reasons why Uncle Vernon loses his marbles, because not only are they pushed through the mail slot, not only are they pushed through the cracks in the doors, the windows in the bathroom, but they are also in an entire dozen of eggs. Like every single egg that Aunt Petunia crack, there's a letter in it. Okay. And so, there's a letter in the egg. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this craft is because it is not in the movie. And I think it's just so magical to have letters in eggs, right? Like, I understand putting him through the mail slot. I understand even putting him in the cracks of things, but having him come in eggs
out of the fireplace.
Yeah, well, there's a hole there. You know what I mean? How do you get letters in eggs? You can't.
Magic. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I wanted to make it. So basically what you're going to want to do is, the easy way to do it is you can get Easter eggs, especially if it's the season, but currently it's not, of course. But you can find plastic eggs. I found mine at Daiso, and it happened to have this little like gummy fake egg in it. Yeah. Christine. So mine was like a kitchen toy, and you can crack it open and, ooh, look, there's a little egg half. So I'm just using this. It has some ridges on it, but who cares? And print up some letters, cut them up, paste them together, shove them in your egg. Voila. Now, I only made one of these. All the others are dummy eggs. And it's a real shell. It's a completely real shell. However, let me show you some pictures as to how I made this. Here are our materials. You're going to need some glue, some white paint, some real eggs, a paintbrush, our fake egg. It's all in there. And you also need a nail. So you crack a hole in the top and the bottom of the egg. By doing so, you now have like a channel where you can blow through the top of the egg and blow your egg out through the bottom. Okay? And let's move on to the next picture. So you can see here in the corner of this egg carton, I put some white paint and some glue and some little pieces of paper towel. So I used the paper towel to kind of patch up the holes that I had made. Oh, also I rinsed out the eggs with water. I put water in the ends, and I shook them out and made sure the water ran clean, because you don't want, because you want to make sure your eggs are clean. And then dry them out. Let them dry out on a paper towel, whole side down, so that they can be dry inside. Then use some glue, cover up the holes, and then move on to the next one. Then you're going to use paint to cover up the timestamp, the date stamps on the eggs, if your eggs have them. And the next one. And this is what my finished egg carton looked like. So in Japan, we don't have the egg cartons like in the United States, the cardboard kind. We only have plastic ones. So I have to use and reuse the plastic one. But you can see the color difference a little bit. The plastic egg is a little bit more on the gray side. But I did paint the eggs white, like all the way around, so that you wouldn't see the date stamp, and also so that there was a little more uniformity between the eggs. And there's your finished product. You can put the sleeve back on if you have a sleeve, or not. Whatever. How do you feel about this?
Well, number one, here in the US, eggs are super expensive, so we won't be using real ones. I have a feeling I'll need a lot of white paint because I'll probably just find the Easter eggs. If I can't find them at the dollar store, I'll probably order them on Amazon. You can get a 12 pack for $6, which is 2 eggs for $1.
Okay.
And then I'll use an old egg carton, I think.
How much are eggs right now?
I actually haven't bought any in a while, but the last time I bought them, the cheapest ones were like $4.
Oh, okay.
But it's been a while, so I don't know. Because when we went to Jamaica, when we left, gas was in the high 4s. And when we came back, and we were only gone 4 days, when we came back, gas was in the high 5s.
Oh, my.
So I haven't even bought eggs. I don't know.
Also, in certain areas, it's like almost 7, isn't it?
I've heard they're super expensive, $7 to $10 in New York. San Francisco might be higher.
Okay.
Other places that have high costs of living. I'm surprised ours aren't more, actually. But
yeah, maybe it depends on where you're shopping too. Like each store might have a different price.
I mean, but even if you go, like, let's say you go to what used to be the 99 cents only store, they were never 99 cents anyway. They were like $1.99, but now even there, they're like $3 or $4. So,
okay.
But I'll be using toy eggs, and I'll probably, if all of them open, I'll probably put letters in all of them. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen on this end.
I like that. Now, if, for example, you don't consume eggs, or if you find...
Or if eggs are just way too damn expensive to be making crafts with.
Right. Yeah.
This is not Japan, sweetie, where you guys have egg vending machines.
Yeah, we have egg, FYI, for all of you guys listening out there, if you're not in Japan, we have egg vending machines. You can go to it's typically in rural areas. I'm sure you can find them in some city areas as well, but we have these kind of like little lockers where you walk into that room, and it's almost like at Disneyland, the room with the lockers. That's the kind of locker that it is. And there are different colors, sizes, amounts of eggs that you can get. So there's like the S category, the M category, the L category, whatever kind of eggs you want. And our eggs they are more expensive than they used to be. However, they're still probably going to run you no more than $2. Yeah. And we don't have dozens here. We have packs of 10. Anyway, so in case you are unable to or do not want to do this craft, we have an alternative for you, and it is hanging behind me over here. And this is the flying letters that come out of the chimney and that just engulf the entire living room. So you can again just print this. Basically, it's the letter and cut it out, fold it in half, like glue it together. And when you glue it together, you're going to want to use like fishing line, clear fishing line. And you can, I don't know if you'll be able to see this one, for example, has 5 letters hanging on one string. The other ones have 4, and you can distance them however you can space them however much you want, however far apart you want. And yeah, hang them somewhere, but be careful that they don't get too knotted, because that's a possibility. And
line.
Sorry,
I'm trying to see if I can find the picture from your party when the entrance hall had all the letters.
Oh yeah. So to those of you that don't know, I had a party in last Christmas-ish. I had a Harry Potter party, and to say I went all out is kind of an understatement.
I told you, she thinks she's going small, but nothing is ever small.
I thought that these eggs were small. And then when I got down to it, I was like, wait, I could see how we could have some issues here. Okay, Christina's trying to pull up my doorway and my entryway, my foyer, if you're feeling fancy. And I basically hung, I want to say like 12 lines. I don't remember how many lines of these letters, so that you could fully feel the effect when you're walking through the entryway of the house. Did you find it?
I did, but it's not in the right format. Hold on a sec.
Okay. Another one of the things that so some of the crafts that I do here are the crafts that I did for the party, and that's technically how this entire idea got started, how the craft segment of this podcast came to be. While you look for that, can I do my WB Studio Tour reveal?
Yes, please.
Okay. I have some really wonderful, fantastic friends that I don't get to spend enough time with. One of them lives in Tokyo now. And one of my friends who lives here went to meet up with that friend, and they brought me stuff back. They sent me stuff from the WB Studio Tour. So now there's one in London. There's one here in Japan. And the one here in Japan these are the shopping bags, look like this. And on the other side, it looks like a Daily Prophet. I love these bags. And in this bag, we have Hagrid's birthday cake for Harry. It's a tin. And inside, there are cookies. And why do they have to be so cute? They are literally exactly like the tin. And they have a bit of a pink hue to the cookie. They're adorable. It's kind of a shortbread cookie. There are also some regular cookies in there, kind of mixed in. Super cute. And that's going to go here with my other cakes. And we got one more present. They also have little baby bags. And in here, look at this. You could probably use it like a little coin purse if you wanted to. And even the zipper has Harry Potter on it. And inside, there is a reusable bag. And look at the tag. Like everything about this is adorable. The tag also says Harry Potter. I don't know if you can see that. So that was one of my gifts that I'm really excited to use on a daily basis. I have several reusable bags that are Harry Potter. And my other gift is this bag. This is not a paper bag. This is also a reusable bag. And look at that. Beautiful. And inside, a matching color tin. And then this one I haven't even opened, so I have no idea what's inside. So let's open it together. It says it's I don't know how to pronounce this in French because je ne comprends pas le français. Gaufret? I don't know. Gaufret. Gaufrets. If I really want to butcher it for fun. Oh, chocolat. It says chocolate. Oh, okay. There are like a billion of these. They're all the same. Oh, chocolate, vanilla. Okay, so we have different flavors. There's a chocolate and there's a vanilla. Let's open one. Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
all right, I got it.
It's a little cookie. It's a wafer cookie. That's what it is. Okay. And then a Hermione wand pen. I don't know if you can see the details of the wand. A Defense Against the Dark Arts book. This is a journal, but this is the book that Umbridge had the kids study in. A mystery postcard, which I haven't opened because I wanted to open it here. So let's do it. Dun, dun, dun. So there are 8 designs to collect. A Newt Scamander's field journal. Ah, okay. So it's going to be some kind of magical creature. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
It's a postcard.
It is. But what is the... I've seen that animal. What is it?
Ankeny? Ankeny. That's the animal that comes. So you could get a niffler. You could get, let's see, an Ankeny, a niffler, something that looks like a giant moth. Oh, I can't remember the name from Fantastic Beasts. It's like a bunch of animals from the Fantastic Beasts series.
Okay.
How cool is that? Okay, we have to put this up somewhere. And one final thing. A towel, a little hand towel that has every flavor beans. Cute. Thank you so much, guys. I love everything. All right, so now
I found the picture. Ready?
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
So this
That
is when
is
you walk in Erica's front door into her house for her Harry Potter party.
Very magical.
It was so dope.
Yes.
Man. Maybe at one point we'll show all the rest of the pictures of all the cool stuff you made.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Okay. All right, final segment. You ready?
I'm ready.
Bum, bum, bum. Hallows are Horcruxes.